I am back, yeah. I'm not sure. I guess my internet just had a hiccup. I'm not sure what happened with that. It was weird, like, everything just, like, normally stuff will at least, like, load for a little bit, but, like, I just got a delta immediately and my OBS said that I was offline. It was weird. Yeah, Clueless, my internet crashed or something. Oh, no way. If you're in SoCal, it's Artemis entering Earth's atmosphere. Is that actually true? That's absolutely what happened then. That's very interesting. Probably the chem launcher, the foam we was talking about. Damn, 29K. I don't know who just waved at me, but hello, whoever that was. Sorry. I gotta switch characters real quick and run to 09. Hello?
Hello.
How goes it?
Oh, it goes. It goes. How about
Good.
you?
Not too bad, not too shabby.
All successfully extracted from the dark zone?
Yeah, after NASA screwed my computer up.
NASA?
Yeah, I thought it was an internet problem, but somebody was saying that if you're in SoCal, it's Artemis entering Earth's atmosphere. I guess it's the rocket or whatever they fired off.
Yeah, this is a rocket. Not a big deal.
It's nothing big, nothing major. I was over here blaming Spectrum.
You know, this shit we haven't done since like the late 60s?
Yeah. Under reset time.
Hooray.
Yeah, guys, just a heads up, vendors have reset. If you are in game, if we can just prevent talking about the stock, like in the chat, unless it's something that I'm actually looking at. Just because vendors work pretty hard to get everything updated manually. So if we can be respectful to them making their updates and hold off on talking about it until it's been covered, would be very appreciative. Thank you. Not sure if I have a command for that or not. This should be for the spreadsheet if you guys want to follow along in real time, though. Oh shit. He dined NPCs? I'm just gonna assume he's got it taken care of. A jacket? If you're talking about this character, it's the Army Spec Ops shirt. But if you're talking about my main character, it was a Riker jacket. I tried too long trying to get a command figured out for like a now playing song command. And I finally gave up and I just have it because I want to turn like the widget off just like while I'm playing, and then if someone wants to know what the song is, I have it connected now, so StreamRot will make the widget visible, and then it'll like hide after a couple seconds or whatever. Figured that was the easiest way to do it.
Nice, nice.
Would have been nice to just not have the widget at all, because if I'm not going to use it, I'd rather it not drain any resources. But I don't think it's, I don't know, I couldn't find a way to make like an actual command possible with the music platform that I use. I know Spotify's API is more, would that be considered open-ended? So it's like easier to do, but.
Yeah, possibly. I never even considered looking into that sort of thing.
You know Peak? Absolutely. Yeah, I don't remember if you have to buy this one or not.
I guess I'd have to come up with, I wonder if there's I think there's a plugin for the player that I use that can update a text file.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe StreamerBot could read that text file.
I had seen and I was watching some videos of something that this guy made in order to do something like that with StreamerBot and YouTube Music. But I was watching it and I was like, what? Like English? Because he was doing all kinds of shit. I was like, yeah, dude, I don't want it that bad, I guess. If it was a bit more simple and I didn't have to do all this shit, I'd be down with it, but it was like making he was going in and like making an app like on Google. Like, I don't know, it was weird. I was like, I'm not gonna do all that. And it's like, it was old too, so I don't even know if it still works. Not very many mention it anymore, so I was like, whatever, I'll just try and do something else, I guess. I'll mark this extended, I guess. That wasn't too bad extended, but... I am level 30. I do have a level 29 character, though. Talents on the holster? The one that I was in the vendor? It was 19 reload speed? Unless you're talking about my Lone Star holster. DJ, usually the volunteers split it up, so I usually cover Dark Zone North, and then there's other people that work on the LZ. But if you watch that spreadsheet, you'll kind of watch in real time us updating it. No, it's not a file. It's like that link that's above. It's a Google spreadsheet that updates as we input the selection. So you might just have to refresh it to like catch up on whatever we put in. But it's a manual thing. Like, we don't have to... It's not something that just the game automatically populates for us. I don't know. The final measure is like, it's Dark Zone credits. I wouldn't recommend it anyway. I'm not really sure why we still recommend or have gear pieces on here anymore, but it's up to people on what they want to buy, I guess. And if this is your guys' first time hanging in for the reset, it is a little boring. I try to keep up on chat as much as I can, but it's literally just me inputting the stuff on a spreadsheet on my right screen. So I do have chat over there, and I try to catch up on it whenever I'm going between vendors, but I'm not always like on top of it. But a lot of people like to have me stream the reset just so if they're not on at the time and they don't want to wait for me to do a video, now's a good time to catch up on what is for sale. A good stability site for Sentry. I'll just go ahead and mark it now so this dude doesn't catch it for me. How has has there been any more people joining the clan? I haven't played Resurgence in a couple days.
I think so. It's level the clan base is leveling up nicely. We now have the deconstruction station opened.
The deconstruction, what does that do?
You just get an extra bonus when you deconstruct items at that station as opposed to doing it in your inventory.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know they had that.
Yeah. We maxed out all the things we could do for the clan base for the week. Wouldn't want to be able to do it too fast and finish the game and move on. You coming back. Fucking coming back and coming back so that you can pick up your 4th crafted item in a week.
Dude.
That is it's so broken, like unbelievably broken.
I know, I want to go find this guy's post that I saw that was saying that.
Like, I'm level 38 and I can only craft blue shit. Like, the world doesn't even drop blue stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's got to change for sure.
Like, and you have to remember, oh, I should just start crafting and know that right off the bat. Like, it's so bad. As though there's not enough other things that are being done to make you have to come back day after day after day.
Yeah, this guy that made this post, I think he's from Asia. So it's not the best English, but it says, now that it's been over 10 days since the Division Resurgence release, let's go ahead and talk about it. Here's what I think. First, this game is amazing and an extremely faithful mobile Division game. There are no, quote, cut corners, unquote, or oversimplified mechanics. And more importantly, no mobile game time gating. You can grind gear and materials for as long as you want. Yeah, it's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. Eventually, like, even with the clan, you stop getting all the clan points from doing the investigate things. Like, that's a little delusional. No cutting corners. I guess he's not listening to the audio that is clearly done by friggin' AI. The one that I sent to you and SJ, that's all AI voice. Just picture hearing, we're going in quiet, we're going in hard, with robot voice. Like, it's terrible. Like, the main characters at least have what sounds like humans voicing them, just not,
Yeah, I think they probably just pull a sample from like some of the Div 1 audio and they just say make more of it, probably.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But you can't say that they don't cut corners.
I don't know, Leah, if it's been like if it's like confirmed, but it certainly sounds like it does. Yeah. Wow, this vendor is terrible. My God.
There's still the one broken side mission.
Which one's that one?
For some people, the one that has those stupid lines. It's you just have to go to this Riker area, and you're supposed to kill the Rikers, but you kill the first wave, and nothing else comes.
Around what level does that one pop up?
God, that's got to be in the either mid to high 20s, possibly early 30s, but it's been around for so long. Like,
it doesn't come to mind for me, so I don't know if it like worked for me somehow or if it's just something I haven't gotten to yet. I don't remember what level I am though.
It's like it's not a mission. It's just like a
side
encounter. But
I'll have to see.
It's definitely faithful to the Division. It does well by New York City and the Division 1. It does some interesting things, like the Freeman's base. So you know where you go for the long run for the HVT?
Yes, I think so.
So there's kind of a bit of a dead end there where there's a whole bunch of shipping containers. That's where the Freeman base is. It was a really interesting use of the map. Other than that mission being incredibly laggy, it was well done. Some of the one mission, the radio tower mission, I really enjoyed that one. Like, it was better than what I expected for a mobile.
Yeah, I was saying on stream, like in like my second or my third stream with it, there's a lot of mechanics introduced in that game that we haven't seen in the other ones yet, which is really refreshing. Like, there's like even that very first mission where you're on the belt that they use to clean windows. You're like on that going down and you're shooting enemies inside the building. I'm like, this is so badass. Like, I don't know why they never did anything like this before.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was a little cheesy to be able to set my mortar turret up on the railing lobbing my Seeker Mine in through the windows. And then there was the one enemy that came up on one of those window washer platforms. Yeah, there was interesting stuff done. I liked the just random fast travel points that were there, like for the
Oh, I wasn't sure how I felt about those.
it was nice there were some random ones.
Yeah.
But then there was other ones that should have been there, like the first Light HQ should have been a fast travel point.
Yeah.
I don't know why they went to making the Dark Zone a separate, like
Yeah,
you
I'm not
load
a fan of
into it,
that either.
so all of the fast travel points for the checkpoints were all gone.
I'm assuming they did it that way so it's not one big server and you're like in a completely different area actually when you're in Dark Zone. I'm assuming
Yeah,
that's
but that
how they did
you
that.
could have recreated it with multiple points. Like all you're doing is funneling into loading into another game session from a checkpoint. It's just a fast travel point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree that they should have been fast travel points in base game at least. Yeah, and then just the door into the Dark Zone itself would be another way into Dark Zone instead of an actual connection between both areas.
Well, like, and it's tough for me to remember what stuff was in Division 2 and what stuff is new to this. But I like the like the little red little mini activities. I think most of those are probably from Division 2.
Encounters, yeah, those are Division 2. But like the actual activities themselves are different, kind of. Like the only encounters that you have in 2 are there is hostage rescues, but those ones are more rare. There's supply drops, but I guess it's kind of the same one as the supply run, but they're actual drops that land down in Division 2. And then there's the broadcast encounters where you have to clear a wave, get a key, clear a wave, finish it. And then territory controls, where it's just a faction covering an area and you just clear it for loot.
Yeah, the one I liked from Division 2 that's not in it is I don't know what the name is for them, but it's like, is it called a control point?
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping they had those in there, but they don't.
Yeah, control points would be cool. I thought that was a neat add on Division 2.
Yeah, for sure.
The one thing I do remember doing towards the end was the commendation for holding all the control points on the entire map.
Yeah. I know. I remember when we first got that game, like my friends and I, we were all stressed out because we were like, "Oh, great, we can't even play this game together because it only counts like the control points for our session." Like we didn't realize that later on they were just going to reset anyway. We thought it was like part of the story that you like had to clear it and it wouldn't count on your session. So we were like, "Fuck, we have to do these like all over again and we basically can't play together." Yeah, it was certainly different. But yeah, I do like I say all the time that like the open world stuff in Division 2 is like where I have the most fun. So control points, the encounters, like all that stuff, I have the most fun doing that. Then the boss spawns are also different on Division 2 because they'll respawn. I think as long as you don't die, and then like once you die, they'll stop spawning for like a couple hours or something.
I've enjoyed it. It's been a fun change of pace. I think what I'll probably get to 40 over the weekend, and then I'll come back to it on occasion when I'm looking for just something to do. But I don't see myself coming back to it to like grind for.
All right, Pancakes, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.
trained, prepared, elevated on a carbon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd recommend that. Shit. Sorry. Yeah, I would recommend that.
Yeah.
Is it? It's. Yeah, an M7 car. Yeah, I would do that for sure. Wish this game had cross-save progression. Me too. Yeah, it's been kind of nice being back on PlayStation here and there just because of how much stuff I have over there compared to PC.
Right.
I know. Would they be like open and vocal to admitting that they've used AI somewhere, like in their review of the game?
AI, or it's like they come up with a script and just fed it into some like text speech.
Yeah, that's what Leah was saying, that Div 2 has TTS audio as placeholders.
Yeah. And maybe it is just a placeholder, but when you hear it, there was one, I wish I could remember where it was, where like it missed words in the sentence that you could see in the subtitles. Like it was
You know
bad.
what? They're having a dev stream next week. I could ask them. I bet they would answer honestly. There's also somebody I could probably ask. I think I'm friends with Orion on Discord. I could ask him. It shouldn't be heard by the player. Yeah, exactly. I know that there's one buggy spot with, I think it's April. I can't remember. One of like the girls, she's like related to Kevin or something. Like one of her audio like trips out really bad in the beginning. It like doubles up and she says it twice at once or something.
And I do find a lot of the characters annoying as shit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of it I honestly was skipping because I'm like, I'm not a big fan of the voice acting in here. So if it is AI, that would make a lot of sense, but
the agent, the female agent that
Kelly?
is on some of the missions with you, is it Kelly? Yeah, she's annoying as shit.
Yeah.
She thinks she's in like a movie or like IRL live streaming what she's doing, just talking about stuff. And then Kevin,
bring it on, shitbag. This is like her big one.
Yeah, it's just like Kevin needs to shut up.
Kevin is very expressive. He's always waving his arms around and this and that.
He's a kid.
The one
He's
that
never done shit. That's what Kevin is.
The one that pissed off my chat when it happened was the little girl talking about the fire monsters. Someone was like, "Dude, this sounds AI as fuck." It's like, that doesn't sound very good, dude.
Yeah, no. The core gameplay of it is good.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
And you could see how the story was like could work if the voice acting was believable at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, the kind of appeasing storyline for their new investor
really has you appreciating Division 1 a lot more than you already do.
You know, when I come back to do Venom,
oh, dude,
brand new glasses.
Yeah, when I finally decided, I was like, all right, I'm done with Mumu, I'm done with the emulator. Like, I'm gonna come back to Div 1 for a bit until I can get a capture card or whatever. Yeah, dude. As soon as I came back, I was like, wow, this game is beautiful. I was just kind of in awe.
Like basically flat panels.
Yeah. Any of the main characters AI? I don't know for sure. I mean, I don't think so, but it's mostly like the enemies that you fight on the street or like during encounters and stuff. But I think a lot of the
hear your tax dollars at work anymore from the Freeman, I will like just.
I like when they get pulsed. What device is that?
I'll just find out what a. Never mind, I won't say it. That's kind of tech or Fuck, why is my brain so fried? Skit Tactical. Yeah, Tactical's Discord line. What is it? Something about the taste of something.
I don't know. That guy says a lot of things.
Anyways, yeah, it's there's not enough lines for the NPCs, and so you hear them way too much. Yeah, the what is that? They'll say that before I even put down the turret, and before they're even alerted to it. Like, it's just weird. It's like somehow putting down the turret triggers the line, even if they haven't aggroed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably exactly what's happening too.
Yeah. Your tax dollars at work. Your tax dollars at work. Yeah, but that's how your taxes work. The government wants to do things. They need your taxes to do it. Like, you just not want to exist in civilization. Yeah, all in all, like, it wasn't a slog to get through the 2 weeks of streaming it. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I definitely miss streaming it for sure. I'm excited to get back to it, and I'll probably get around to. What's that?
I'd love to know how much of my frustration is because of the emulator.
Oh, it's a lot, I promise. Like, it runs so smoothly on mobile, it's ridiculous. I did have a few instances where it crashed, but I think they will, like, fix servers here and there to make them run better. I think Asia's servers struggle a bit, but...
One of the guys in my chat suggested... I was using Samsung Flow, thinking that this other one called Samsung Dex, I thought that it had been retired.
Mm.
But, so I'm going to give... I've used Dex before. It's the same... Instead of screen mirroring, you're actually... like, it's basically what you're doing with an HDMI adapter. You're actually using the screen exclusively for the emulation. So
yeah, I was trying to find a way to do that.
Display.
I was trying to find a way to do that with just like HDMI, like, because I have an adapter, but I was like, I don't know if I can really do that. I haven't really sat down and like tried, but I have the capture card now anyway, so. Good Omega here, 18.5, but it's 2 accuracy, 4.5 optimal. Better than nothing. What's going on, troll? Have we been blessed? Uh-oh.
We did get some firearms damage to elites. All 3%. One's...
Oh, got a couple, okay.
202 and one's 193, and then there's a 212, 3% electronics damage to elite.
At least they're over 200.
So that would translate very nicely in level 20. It'll probably be 127. 3% damage.
Yeah, if you guys are wanting to do the electronics increased kill XP builds that we run, there is an electronics increased kill XP mod for sale at Camp Hudson as well. I'll make sure to include that in my video. I feel like if we had just a little bit more prayers, it would have been 4%, but won't blame anybody except everyone.
Oh, god damn. We just had a little bit more thoughts and prayers that might fix things.
Just a little bit more, I would have been fine.
Yeah. What was their name? Fucking, Christ, you sound like a televangelist. Jimmy, what's it? Oh, Tammy Faye Baker. Was it Jimmy and Tammy Faye Baker?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Oh, there's some televangelists from like the 80s and 90s that got caught in a fucking epic scandal. the whole 700 Club. I think they were, yeah, sexual misconduct and resignation. Yeah, yeah. It was the 70s and 80s. Oh, yeah. Jim and Tammy Faye Baker. Good Lord. 70s and 80s were wild. Still kind of take it over.
I bought a backbone and moved to mobile. What's a backbone? Is it a controller? Or are you saying that you physically got a backbone?
He grew a spine? Like,
yeah, they bought a backbone and like they were
spineless previously.
Yeah. Is there still mad cheaters in Dark Zone? Yes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, yeah, there is, but like I feel like they're only on it like certain times a day or something. I don't know. Like when I come in here during vendor resets, it seems to be fine. It's mostly just people farming. But some nights on weekends especially, you'll definitely see them.
To me, it's crazy they haven't moved on to another game to cheat it.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just because they can get away with it on this one. Not that they can't get away with it on any other game, but
yeah,
it's probably cheaper. Because on a lot of the cheats on this game were pretty much free. You could just get them on GitHub, but not anymore. LMAO a controller? Okay, I was like, I hope you're not, like, talking down on yourself. Did you catch the broken animation that one of the bosses was in my survival session?
No, sorry, I was watching.
No, you're fine. It was the boss at the blockade. I had killed all the other NPCs. It was just him.
Oh shit! Are you just talking the fact that he was just strolling back and forth?
Well, yeah, he was like up against a cargo crate, like doing a stanky leg animation or something. I don't know what he was doing.
I didn't catch that part. I literally just caught the part where you were aiming straight down at him. And then...
Oh yeah, I was, yeah, because I was aiming at him repeatedly, kind of like trying to mimic the movement. But yeah, that guy was funny. I let him go. I literally let him live.
I thought you killed him because I didn't see him when you ran out and around.
I let him live. He was a sweetheart. He was just too cute. Yeah. I couldn't do it.
I watched Mike and Nick and Alice.
I do not know what that is.
It is a movie with Vince Vaughn, who plays
love that guy.
Two of himself, James Marsden, and is it just Isa Gonzalez? E-I-Z-A?
Is it like a bipolar thing, or
no?
He just plays two roles.
He travels back in time.
Oh.
So Isa Gonzalez, and that would be Will.
I love Vince Vaughn. I'd probably like it if I watched it.
She was in Godzilla vs. Kong.
Okay.
She was Maya Simmons in that movie. What else?
Wait, what's her name?
I don't know how to pronounce the first name. It looks like Eliza without an L. Isa Gonzalez.
That she was in Godzilla vs. Kong?
Yep. She was in Alita Battle Angel. She was in Baby Driver. She was...
Oh, yeah. She plays such a minimal part, I had to look her up.
She was John Hamm's lover partner in...
Okay, yeah, I see the movie here now. Oh, is this is the new... Yeah, this is the new one. Oh, okay, I haven't watched this yet. But he was just on... What was he on? I think he was on Hot Ones, and he was talking about this movie. Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
It's not bad. Like, I'm not going to put it as, like, best movie ever, but it was solid.
Captain Laval doing a little dance to keep himself warm. He was near a fire barrel, I think, so maybe that was his plan. Maybe he was just really cold.
Worth the download, not worth long-term keeping. That's basically how I would put it.
One that I think one of us or that we're all wanting to go see together is the Backrooms. That one's interested a lot of.
Trailer for it. It looks all right.
Because I think that person had did another movie at some point that.
Director or the actor?
The director? Because I think it was like a small, like, indie movie. It's an internet-based creepypasta.
Yeah, when I saw the trailer, it reminded me of, like, worlds that people create in other video games.
Yeah.
Like, even in Minecraft, where basically you turn a corner and when you look back, where you came from is different than what it was when you went through it.
Her name sounds like Isa.
Isa?
The actress.
Yeah. Okay. The main actor in the Backrooms. I dig his stuff. I'll probably check it out.
Yeah, Grim, sorry. We did get some damage to elite mods, but no 4%. But I mean, they're still over 200, 3%. One is a firearm, so it's not bad. Well, two of them are firearms, actually. But I think one's higher than the other.
Before that, I watched a movie that didn't existed until it showed up in a movie trivia thing. Quiz thing that I do every morning. 7 Psychopaths. Have you ever seen it?
What's it called? Sorry.
7 Psychopaths.
No, I haven't.
It's with Colin Farrell, Sam Rockwell, Woody Harrelson, Christopher Walken.
It's probably a kick-ass movie then, just from the lineup.
Yeah, Abby Cornish and Olga Kurylenko. It was good.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be a pretty good movie to watch.
Yeah.
We must not have Ed with us this week, I wonder.
No, he said he couldn't do it. What was it? The game wouldn't work, fire up for him?
Oh. Have you had any lag? Oh, you've been on Resurgence. The games felt pretty laggy to me.
Oh, that's so on point. It's hilarious. I don't know if you meant it that way, but yes, you know what lag is like. You've been playing
No,
Resurgence.
yeah. No, I thought you had played Division 1 today.
No.
Well, I guess you're on the game right now. Have you shot anything? Probably not, huh?
No, I've moved
Just
from
ignore
Camp Clinton to the terminal to base of operations.
I've had like delay in damage by like a second. And then I know SJ's was saying that the servers have been ass. But yeah, I was doing legendaries earlier and there was definitely like damage delays. It was kind of annoying.
Yeah, the mission I was telling you about that was over by the shipping containers. I played.
My back is all fucked up.
I had single digits.
I need some meds bad.
Oh god.
Like I'm not making that's not hyperbole. Your FPS is in the bottom left corner. It was single digit. Like I've seen GIFs with better frame rates.
Yeah, that's honestly the shitty part is you literally can find
GIFs. It was only
GIFs
that mission. Like anywhere else I was playing in the world, it was fine. Like it would drop to about 30, but like there was times it'd be up to 60.
I do think that's the emulator, to be honest. Because like that clip that I had sent you where I was literally bald with like no arms, like that only happened to me on the emulator.
I'm not saying I know definitively, but the fact that the guy from my chat that was playing in the group with me was also experiencing the problem tells me there's something about that mission.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're probably right.
I was like, yo, were you getting as bad of frames as me? And he's like, yeah, it was bad. I was like, okay, good. Like, and even just when you're in the open world, watching enemies just sort of like, oh, they're there, and then they're over here. It's like, what the hell?
Dude, there's a dresser laying on its side right here, and I thought it was a a set of stairs that was not rendered in the correct location, but it's just a dresser with drawers open. Yeah, Lost, I actually just got out of a survival session. I cleared all but one landmark and killed all 3 hunters, and I was solo for the game, but the other guy that was in the session died.
An audience for the game that doesn't play.
There is. Yeah. There is one guy that's been, I've noticed he's been like at the top of Resurgence like most days. But I don't recognize him, so I think he's I don't know if he's newer, maybe he's just a Ubisoft partner. I don't know what his name is.
Like in the category on Twitch?
Yeah. That's
yeah, okay.
But yeah, I have noticed that there's definitely like newer people probably coming from that.
For sure. Like,
which is cool.
Yeah, the one guy in my YouTube chat there, who's been in there quite regularly. Because I ran out of the bonus XP one of the days this week, and there really wasn't a whole lot of activity going on, and I didn't feel like continuing if I wasn't getting a bonus. I played Division 1. He's like, yeah, no, I'm going to be asking you all kinds of questions. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. But he's never played it, but he wanted to play.
You converted somebody.
Yeah. Well, I didn't convert them to Resurgence. They were already in it, and they were just looking for...
Oh, I thought you meant... I thought he was coming over to Div 1 because of it.
No. I don't believe he's got a console or PC. So.
Oh, I gotcha.
Without Ed, how are we doing for completion? Oh, pretty close. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Abdul, I think that's what he's talking about. There's someone in my TikTok chat saying that there's a side mission that's glitched and it stays stuck even after playing it. I think that's what he was just talking about.
It's something Annihilation is the name of it. The one I'm trying to think of.
I'll need to see if I have it, because it doesn't ring a bell to me, but maybe I just haven't done it yet. I've been trying to clear out a lot of the side stuff before I do any main mission stuff, just to kind of keep my map clear. But a lot of the side missions you don't even find until you like go to a safe house or something. Like I had no indication to talk to anybody until I went to a safe house and I saw like somebody like outside. I was like, what the hell?
If you go to the section where, so it'll be that section where it's maps, missions, etc. If you go to the missions and you click on the third green item on the right, it'll show you the ones that you need to claim.
Yeah, I think that's how I finally found out. I was like, why do I have so much shit here? And I thought it was just because like maybe I finished it and I just didn't go to a specific area to get something, but it was, talking to those people. I was like, oh, what the hell? Yeah, interesting.
And those are the annoying ones where it's like, run over here to talk to the person and then run back from the place you fast traveled from. It's like, why couldn't you just have been at the safe house, dude? Like, why do you have to be standing in the street?
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that, because when you first mentioned it, I didn't really know what the hell you were talking about, and then, like, the following day, I started having it. I was like, oh, okay, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Silly Willy.
Just put him in the safe house. Just put him in the safe house. And I was a little disappointed in the way that they handled Wolf's Den. Because...
They changed the name of it, huh?
Well, it's not Wolf's Den because it's actually a different location. But Wolf's Den is still there, and you actually go to it at a certain point. But the reason that Wolf's Den wasn't a safe room was because the Rikers had taken it over. Well, there was no grand battle to take it back. It was like there's a perfect opportunity for a mission there. Like,
yeah,
well, you create this lore, and then you just don't bother making it a thing. Like, come on now.
It's probably a time constraint deal. I would assume. Or just lack of, just lack of willingness. I don't know. But I will say that I like their team, like, in general. They're really good about answering questions, and even some questions that are, like, probably harder for most devs to answer because it makes them look bad. They're still willing to... Because that's how they were when I asked them about the exclamation mark stuff. And when I brought it up, the guy immediately was like, yeah, it bugs me too. Like, we want to make sure that you guys like do everything you can to make your characters stronger, but we do know that some of them are a bit excessive, so we're gonna take a look at it. It's
Yeah,
better
like
than like
it'd be nice if there was fewer ways. Oh, in Division 2, are there the same number of weapon mod types as there are in Division 1? Is it just mag, muzzle, optic, and
yes.
underbarrel? Okay, so I do not like the road they went down with this one, where some guns are those ones, and some guns will have an upper and or a lower receiver, or a barrel.
I kind of like it, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really have any particular reason why, I guess. I guess it's just
I don't
something
like it
new
'cause
and
it's
that's
just
it.
too many things to collect, and when I'm swapping between two shotguns, sometimes one of them is the standard 4 things, and another time it's like, no, it's 3 of those things and 2 other things.
Mhm.
And it's just like, I don't want to keep around this much stuff. Like, please,
Yeah.
just there was
Scuba,
nothing wrong with
they're
only
having
being
a
4.
dev stream on
It's not like
Thursday
there's
next week.
not
You want to tune
enough
into
things
that?
to collect. You've got gear mods, you've got your what do you call your characters? They introduced it in Division 2, so this person is the ballistic shield type player. Specialty, is that what it is?
Like a bulwark, yeah.
Yeah, so you've got all the mods that have got to go with that. Like, there's more than enough things to have to collect. You don't need to complicate the weapon mods anymore. Anyways.
Yes, Scuba said, I'd like it if it would apply to all weapons, but I do like it. You can't really apply it to all weapons because it's a receiver. And then I noticed that with the hair triggers, because I had gotten a hair trigger attachment and I couldn't figure out what it went on. I would be okay with it if it maybe specified like in the description what it was for, so I at least knew what to look out for, and I wouldn't have to like constantly go to my mod section to figure out what goes on what. The modding
I said
section
that on
in
my
general,
stream, yeah.
the modding in general just needs to be improved. Like, I don't want to have to go into like 4 different menus just to mod my gun. I want to be able to do like in the other games where I just hover over my gun and press a button and then it brings up a mod screen. I don't want to have to like, because how it is now is the modding is like a tab like up here, and then it brings up like the gun that you have equipped. You can also only equip the guns. You can only equip mods to stuff you're wearing, I think. I don't think you can equip it to like something else.
No, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's the same way as. I just assumed that how much inventory space you used up was based on, like, you got to cheat if you stuck the weapon mods on a spare gun.
Mm-hmm.
So I instantly started doing that. If it was a gun I wanted to keep, I'd add the mods to it if I could, if I had them laying around.
I think it's more like Div 2, isn't it? Where it's like the mods have their own, like the mod has like its own space of some sort.
It's possible. Like I said, I'm just.
Well, and I actually really like how they did weapon mods in Division 2, because Division 2 you just have to craft the mod once and then you have it permanently. It doesn't take up any space. You can just select.
I am gonna disagree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's actually one of my beefs with the game. I like having to get multiple copies of the same thing. It just gives you stuff to grind for. Like, it's, I don't know. It was just that. But I mean, like,
I would probably like it more if it was less like if it was less restrictive. Like, I don't like that some. Obviously, the extended mag is like a no-brainer. Like, that should just be an extended magazine. But I would like for them in the future, hopefully for Division 3, to have like randomized stats on all mods. Like, a small grip shouldn't only be crit damage. Maybe it sometimes has maximum accuracy, or we can change, like, we can reroll mods even. Because honestly, all of the weapon attachments in Division 2, I don't like the appearance of the ones that are meta, like crit damage and crit chance. They all look different. They look like the crit damage sight for like ARs that you would normally use. It's not the pro red dot. It's like what the accuracy sight is in Div 1. So I don't like how it looks. I want to be able to like change what the mods have and just choose whichever mod I want that looks better. Haven't seen any dishonest agents in Dark Zone. Some guy went rogue on me. And I don't know what happened or what I had to have been clicking something like as soon as it was popping up, or I was hitting some kind of hotkey, but I automatically got like joined in someone's Dark Zone session, and it was pissing me off because he was like 10 levels higher than me. So yeah, I was normalized, like I had more health, but like I was doing nothing to these people and I kept dying. I was like, dude, I don't know why it keeps throwing me in here. I don't know if I had some kind of automatic matchmaking on or something, but I was getting really frustrated. But yeah, I did die to a rogue a couple times when I was playing it.
We're talking Resurgence here, right?
Yeah, we're talking Resurgence. I think we're done with this, so I'm gonna do the command in here.
Command in where?
The terminal chat.
Oh, yeah. Discord.
Yeah.
So, I think times he's lost at it.
Having a really hard time finding classified strikers. Any tips? You unfortunately just missed the global event for it. Just keep doing your open world boss runs, and if you have the equipment to do legendaries, just do legendaries and let people know you're looking for striker. Odds are, if people are far enough in endgame where they're not looking for anything, they're happy to drop it for you.
What's the extended mag percentages, like mag size percentage in Division 2?
Ooh. I don't remember. Does anybody remember? I think the biggest one, like for LMGs, is like 50. But there's also like specialist specific mods that you can unlock in skill trees that will give you like better attachments. In Div 2, it's 20 extra bullets with a yeah, so it goes by bullet number, not percentage. So in AR, yeah, and then it gives you a debuff as well. So if it'll give you 20 extra bullets, but you get a debuff of like 15% to your reload speed. And then some of them have no debuff, and it's like only 10 bullets or whatever. Yeah, I've never been a fan of debuffs with weapon attachments. One game that does that was really annoying is Arc Raiders. It gives you like crazy debuffs actually, like that, and it's like if I'm going higher up in a rarity of a, maybe the lower rarity stuff could have debuffs on it, but once I get into like high end, I shouldn't be getting any penalties. That's crazy. Especially on that game where weapon attachments and blueprints for them are extremely rare.
Like given the reload time and how many bullets we use up in the Division.
Yeah, this is Div 1.
Like just the idea of a debuff seems insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree that the debuffs are
to what it would take to reload. Like, and at some point in the span of all the gunfire, you would have run through every single mag that you've had. You'd actually have to be sitting there like like reloading your mag with rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
like the idea that it takes longer to grab an extended mag out of your pouch and stick it in your gun seems silly to me. But hey, not my game. All right, that's done. Okay.
haven't seen gameplay on this since Div 2 dropped. Damn.
Like I assume
that's 7 years, brother. You haven't seen anything about this?
Like Tarkov? Do you just drag the bullets over the mag and they just go in?
Yeah, pretty much. There was a lot of people asking them to come up with like hotkeys so you can like load it while, because you can't load guns while moving. You have to like be in your inventory, like in your backpack, to put ammo in your guns. Right. But yeah, you have to just click and drag ammo.
Like in DayZ, you actually have to like drag the ammo over it, and your character will go through the animation of like inserting the rounds.
Yeah, that would be cool. If they added actual animations for it, that'd be sick. And like being able to just press a hotkey and instantly start loading weapons. Because I think they did that. That was one of the big things that a lot of Tarkov players liked about Arena Breakout Infinite. was you could just load your gun while walking around, but there wasn't really an animation for it. It was just you could walk around with it, but it's still better than like just sitting and looking at your backpack while you load ammunition.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully they add something like that in the future. That'd be cool. It took me forever to find the prod version of the 29 spreadsheet. I've just been sitting here and trying to find it.
Good times. Good times. Come on, Google. The information has been updated for a long time. Is it because it's dependent? It can't be dependent on this. Is it?
By the way, guys, Global Event Onslaught begins on Monday. Op and I will be... Are you going to be streaming, or are you just going to stream in the morning?
Let's start... What is it we're
doing Stolen Signal.
A new agent is joining your team.
at?
I think it was... Yeah, it was like later in the afternoon.
Yeah, which is... That's during my stream, so I'll just...
Okay, cool.
I'll be doing global event stuff before that.
So yeah, if you guys want to watch us do Stolen Signal, we will be... Op will be live earlier than me, so if you guys want to watch him, I won't be live until probably 12, because I think we start at 1 or 4 p.m. for you. Yeah, so I probably won't be live until a couple hours after. Yeah, Onslaught's on Monday. Yeah, let me give him a shout out. Hopefully it works in StreamerBot this time. Yes, it did. Yeah, I tried to use the exclamation mark command in StreamerBot and it doesn't work. I have to use this. If I use the slash command in StreamerBot, it'll work.
Interesting. I do not have issues with that.
Charlie, thank you so much for becoming a member of the YouTube channel. Welcome in. If you have your Discord linked to YouTube, you'll now have access to a private Discord channel. So make sure you do that. You should get an email with instructions for that, but I hope you enjoy your emotes and thank you for your support.
Carbon and an M700 tactical. The carbon is trained, prepared, elevated. The tactical is prepared, trained, elevated.
Oh, nice. Ooh, that's actually really good. Hell yeah. I'll have to go get that one, actually.
And Phoenix credits is all it will cost for the carbon.
Thank you guys for the follows on TikTok as well. I appreciate that. Had a little bit of a hiccup earlier, so we lost the viewers there, but hopefully you guys found your way back.
Was there anything in the exotic weapons that was PvP?
No, I checked. I didn't see anything. Well, I mean, I'll have to check Cam Clinton. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I did. Bruh. The guy is obsessed with me. It's so stupid.
The Omega suppressor in the O5 safe room is missing its
God damn it.
threat information.
I'll go fix it. I'm in 29 now, but I'll leave a note to go fix it. You said in 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I literally caught it on an Osprey too. I was like, yeah, I don't worry about this shit no more. But psych. I'm dumb as fuck and I forgot it in 5.
What's the max on Tyrant? Isn't it 8 crit chance?
Yeah, it's 8.
Okay, so
I think I marked one earlier. It might have been 7, but it has all the other rolls, so I figured why not. Where am I? 64.
Turret damage is 4%, right?
What is?
Turret damage.
Yeah. There is actually a maxed out. I don't know if there was a couple, if there was just one maxed out Osprey. I didn't recommend it, but I'll probably mention it on mine for Sentry if someone wants to do that. Or
Oh, 17's max, yeah.
yeah,
Mark that.
I think it was really good too. I think it had like crit damage and chance on it, or headshot.
Headshot, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really good for Sentry. I just didn't know if we wanted to put that or not, but I would definitely get it. In case you guys aren't too sure what's happening right now, we're covering well, at least I've moved on to the 29 bracket, and only Op and I do the 29 bracket vendor reset.
Small grip red twice. Well, speech location. Vert grip. And a 204 SRS A1. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, only Op and I cover the 29, so this is just a lower bracket. It's not going to apply to a lot of people, but in case you're interested. I don't think I have a command for that yet. But it's... Oh, no, I do, actually. It's Op's website, so... Yeah, Op's website will have the 29 bracket recommendations on there. I think I think he has to make some adjustments to his. For the 29 reset, that doesn't update live, right? You have to like push it through something in order for that to show.
I have to update their website, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just explaining to them what this is. I have some newer faces in today.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I have to export the data from the spreadsheet and then import it into my database, which generates the HTML, and then upload that to GitHub. Reckless. That's it. You do. Well, yours is enemy armor, skill haste, and ammo capacity, right? Yeah. Your Hunter's Faith.
Oh god, I don't know. I haven't run Hunter's Faith in a while. I think I took that build off my sheet. I really need to sit down and move all my builds over to a doc. Or a sheet or whatever. Because I think the plan is to take my channel off of resources and just move it over to like my entry and the support agent channel. But I would move my builds over to a doc. That way we just free up a slot there because it's not really needed there.
That vigorous backpack. Or vigorous chest.
Oh, I was like, did I really put it as a backpack?
No. My brain's just fried.
I gotcha.
East 34th. It's skill haste, all resist, and ammo capacity, but the electronics is...
It's low, yeah.
1134. Like, I wouldn't recommend that for Dark Zone credits.
No, yeah. No, that's fair. We can take it off. I think I was just marking it unless we found something better.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, like, gear and Dark Zone, I don't even bring those up in videos anymore, because I'm like, I'd really rather you guys not spend money on this. You should just buy the blueprint.
For Rios.
It's the same thing with the pulse mods. I don't even recommend the pulse mods anymore. So I'm like, they just seem to be so abundant, like everywhere all the time. I'll recommend it if there's like nothing really good that week, but
Yeah, like I would never if we had more classifications than just recommended.
I know if we had like color coding or something.
I wouldn't even consider those to be recommended. It'd
Yeah.
be like, these are so easily just findable playing the game
Yeah.
that, like, I wouldn't. This isn't like god tier stuff. Like, you find this stuff everywhere, just playing. So
Especially the pulse ones, because that's like it literally only goes from. And does it go to 0.5% in lower brackets? Maybe it does. So it goes from half to 2. Like, you can find 2% in 29. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't even bother with that. I'm like, you guys can just craft them or buy them if you want to. Look at the sheet. But I'm not recommending it, really.
And then the only thing that would probably fall under recommended is this is literally, you don't, like, you might have to recalibrate one thing to get it to there, but when you get it set, it's amazing, and it's something you're going to use regularly. Damage to elite mods.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if a brilliant M700 carbon drops, or an LVOAC with really good talents, because there's no blueprint for that.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I being tagged by Unhappy Troll on your server?
The 29 bracket is mainly for it's a good way to farm division tech because it's pretty empty. It's actually kind of the point is that it's empty, so you're not going to run into many players.
It's not even there.
Where is it in the safe house or the vendors one?
No, it was in your server, I thought.
No, he's not in my server. Which I was kind of hoping he was because I was gonna.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was in the. He fixed the Omega.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
05 safer.
I was hoping that he was in my server because we were kind of commenting back and forth on one of my YouTube videos. I was like, can we just talk about this? But I was like, I don't want to take this to the safe house one or the vendors one. So I was like, whatever, I'll just let it go.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's less people in 29, so you can farm division tech, you can work on commendations. You do find people here and there, but it's mostly just people that are passing through to level 30. That's really the main time that you'll find people. So it's a really good spot to just work on your commendations, especially your Dark Zone ones where you need to like clear landmarks or extract stuff or just like earn credits. It's a good bracket to chill in. So I have one character down in this bracket, and then the rest of them are higher up. Some people choose to do like actual lower player brackets instead of, so it's still level 30, but you're like in a lower gear score bracket. A lot of people like to do that. I think that one might be better for actual division tech farming, but and it might be better for other reasons too. I don't know. I like 29 because it's all high-end gear. It's not like any gear sets or, which gear sets will be fine, but it's classifieds that suck because in the lower leveled, in the lower actual player brackets, you can still have classifieds, I think, and you would just be missing out on like the mask, I think is the way to do it. If B-Sigs was here, he'd be able to explain it some more, but I don't know. I like the 29. It's a bit more nostalgic to me because I used to run 29 back when it was really popular and PvP was actually pretty fun in the 29, but not anymore.
Savage gloves, those are only used generally for PvP, right?
Yeah, I think I recommended it because it had AR and enemy damage or enemy armor, so I guess you could use it with Striker and Nomad if you wanted to, but you could remove them because I think it's Dark Zone credits.
Yeah,
you can you can get rid of them.
Okay.
Getting pretty hungry, IRL.
I had the pizza earlier.
Love pizza. I was thinking about getting some of those like little individual ones because I like to order from the Amazon grocery because we have like actual grocery stores from Amazon here, and it's like Amazon Fresh or something.
Okay.
But they have like their food is usually like on the cheaper side, and they have it directly with like flex drivers or like their delivery drivers that are like individual contractors. Like sometimes I would do it on the side too.
Right.
So they can just deliver that shit to you like same day. And they had those little individual pizzas for like $2 each. I was like, dude, I almost got like 10 of them.
Right. East 58 is missing the information on the nimble.
Are you referring to Striker as Strickers? That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I just buy the what's the
Clueless.
Dr.
Get it for me,
Pepper
please.
Frozen pizzas.
And pick it up.
And then I'll add toppings to it. I think I'll just get like the meat lovers one. And I'll add mushrooms and olives and onion or something, and then a little bit extra cheese. So tasty.
Same as these for me, minus the onion. And I'm in. What about Snickers? Could I start calling it Snickers instead of Striker?
Wait, what? Holster information was in the knee-pad spot.
Share level spreadsheet? What do you mean by level spreadsheet? Oh, the vendor stuff? That's on Ops website, but it's not updated yet. But if you want to save it for your resources.
I don't tend to have tomato, but I have learned to really like tomato on pizza.
Tomatoes are really good. I definitely don't have any beef with tomatoes. I can understand if people don't like them, but I will definitely eat them.
A little bit soggy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Delicious.
People a lot of people hate tomatoes on burgers, and I don't get it. But now that you say that, it does kind of make bread soggy. But I don't care. I fuck with that heavy.
I'd rather have tomato on the burger than put ketchup on it.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, ketchup's just like tomato and sugar, so.
Yeah, but what if you get sugar free?
So just have the tomato then. You're making the case for the tomato. What are
no,
you doing?
It's different. Doesn't ketchup have like spices? Or doesn't it have like, isn't it like vinegar or something?
I don't know.
What is ketchup made of?
What?
Tomato concentrate, vinegar, sugar, salt, and a blend of spices. Yeah, it's not just tomato. Like ketchup doesn't taste just like tomato.
I'm not saying it tastes just like it, but by removing the sugar from the ketchup, you're making it closer to tomato than ketchup.
I just what about both? That's my kind of point of view on what you're saying.
Nah, mustard. I'll put
mustard's fire. What about pickles? You fuck with pickles or no?
Hell yes.
Pickles are amazing. Love pickles.
I'd put onion on it. I'd put mushrooms on it. I'd put definitely cheese on your burger.
Yeah, you gotta have cheese. You put mushroom. I can understand like a mushroom Swiss if that's what you mean, but I don't just go throw mushrooms on like a regular cheeseburger.
You always just spice up your life a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I like mushrooms. So
mushrooms.
No, there's nothing wrong. No, I like mushrooms. I am not.
Mushrooms are really good.
I hate burgers on my tomatoes.
Just had a recollection of. Have you seen the movie Detroit Rock City?
Have I seen that? Hold on.
anyways, it won't ruin the movie, but there's a guy that's been taken to I think it's been taken to a church by his mother because he was going to Detroit to see Kiss. And to try and break him out, they delivered pizza to the church, but they put magic mushrooms on it instead of regular mushrooms. Bruh. Solid scene.
That's crazy.
What are you looking at, Sister Gonorrhea? Waiting for a bus? Oh god. Damn. That was such a good movie. I need to watch that again.
I know, Troll. I wish we could have more characters too.
What, in Division 1?
Yeah, like 4 is definitely not enough.
More characters, a little bit more inventory space. Yeah.
Yeah, inventory would have been
Or
nice.
even if they didn't want to just freely give you more characters, I wouldn't even be mad if they're like, okay, we'll give you 4 more characters if you buy another copy.
Yeah, no, easy. I would have easily bought that as like an expansion for sure.
Yeah.
I know they increased the stash space in Division 2 to like 500. It was something crazy. And then they're saying that you got more if you purchase like the DLC or not the DLC, if you purchase the I think some of it did come with Wony, and I think you got more depending on like that season battle pass or something, or that season pass. I think you got more if you bought that. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Space is something that I don't mind, like just let people buy it if they want it. Because you absolutely do not need crazy amounts of space. That's like a convenience thing. If you want to buy it, fine. I think Tarkov sells more stash space on their website too. For weekly supply drop, I have never had it despite having DLC. Do you have the definitive edition or did you buy the season pass? Because I don't think it's the individual DLCs that matter. I think you have to have I think you had to buy the season pass for it, right?
Yeah, it's the season pass supply drop.
Yeah, I think if you just buy the DLCs individually, it doesn't work. And then I'm wondering if I wonder if the new people have it. If they should if they buy the definitive edition, but you never know if something's busted and it just doesn't work. Oh shit! Oh, you bought it and it works?
Can confirm 100%. Collected it earlier this week.
It's $4.50 for me, and I could have gotten 50 more for some premium coins, but I didn't. Oh yeah, for good too. Yeah, I bought definitive.
It was like, I forget the price, what the price was in Canadian, but it was like $6.49. And then there was also the you could get an extra 20% off if you used 100 of the Ubisoft coin things, which you get just for creating an account. And so I'm like, oh darn, another $1+ off.
Oh no.
It's not like I'm going to be buying any other games from them.
Might as well put money into something you like.
Yeah, exactly. Unless they were to have an about face on how they do Ghost Recon.
It would have been kind of nice if this game implemented an actual account wipe mechanic or whatever. It would have been really cool if they did some kind of prestige system. Like you can just clear your account and all your credits and start it over, and then you get some kind of cosmetic rewards. That would have been awesome.
Sorry, does some other game give you rewards for wiping your account?
Yeah, there's a lot of games that have a prestige system. Tarkov just added one, but they're not the only one that does that. I think Call of Duty even did that, the prestige system. Probably not cosmetics, but I think you earn calling cards or whatever it was.
I feel like there's a piece of information missing in my brain about this process. Because I looked at it as just like a hard reset of your account. But this sounds like something different.
Yeah, it resets all the progress on your account. So you would go back to 0, but in return you get, in this instance, it would be cosmetic rewards, and then, like, in Call of Duty, it was, like, weapon skins, I think. Maybe you get. It gives you more of a reason to play. I don't really know how else to explain it, sorry.
Okay, so it is what I thought it sounded like. But why are you rewarded for that? Is, I guess, the piece that I'm just not...
Why are you rewarded for wiping your account back to 0?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? There would be no incentive to wipe it other than replayability.
Right, like that's kind of...
I guess maybe I'm not understanding the disconnect.
Yeah, like my brain is... I've thought about it. It would be kind of cool sometimes to maybe just...
Because in this instance,
have
you
the
basically bought another account instead of having to just... Because you want that, like, fresh account feeling. It would have been nice for them to just have an option to reset your entire account. So in this instance, like, let's say if it's Division 1 themed, you could wipe your account fresh so it clears all of your commendations, or maybe you keep your commendations, I don't know. That's, like, up to the developer. But it would clear whatever, clear all your credits, even, like, whatever you find. So, like, all your cosmetics are gone, but in return you get, like, a new outfit or new weapon skins that you get to keep.
All right, I guess, like, if I was at the point where I wanted to wipe my account, I wouldn't want to be rewarded for it. It would just be something I was doing because I wanted that starting over, fresh experience. I didn't think you needed to... But maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Probably that.
That's just how much we like the game. Like, of course, we would be willing to reset, but other people would look at it like, why on earth would, like, why the fuck would I do that? Hey, Dirt, what's going on? I got my capture card today, dude. I'm gonna get it set up, and then hopefully I'll be able to stream some stuff with you guys in the future. Maybe starting next week or something, we can start doing some later evening streams or some afternoon streams.
And does the reward that you get depend on how much you had?
No.
And
You could, so the way Tarkov has it is you have to reach a certain amount, like a certain level in the game, and you have to unlock certain achievements. Like, you have to get through some quest lines and be a certain level and be a certain rep with the traders. Once you do that, you can prestige, and you can keep prestiging. So I think they added, like, more levels that you can, or, like, more times you can prestige. I don't know what it's at now. It might be like 5 or something. I can't remember. But the more you prestige, the more stuff you unlock. So, like, you unlock clothing, achievements that show on your account. You might get, like, hideout stuff. Like, you can get new hideout appearance items, like floorboards and wallpaper or whatever. Dog tags. Your dog tags have a different appearance. Today I learned that Alpha Bridge and the gear set and the Tinker is the same thing. Yeah, you learn that it's just diet Alpha Bridge. The exotic mask in Div 2 is just Alpha Bridge gear set. So yeah, it's the same thing. It's definitely more powerful in that game, though, just because it only takes up 1 slot instead of all 4.
yeah, I deleted my Alpha Bridge set onto my account.
I'm getting close. Yeah, I'm getting close to it. I wanted to keep one just to have for global events or something, but I just don't think that I play global events enough to really need it for solo stuff.
It was fun doing the, I did Amherst with it when I was... I think I told you about that. I did Amherst with it on the... Was the last global event the shock?
Blackout.
Yeah, it
think.
was. Okay, yeah. So that was fun because obviously the NPCs stop moving, and then you just light them up, and all of a sudden you proc your little mini
Yeah.
ult, and away you go.
And I think
It
you
may
can.
not be as fun in some of them, but
I think it's pretty good to use in underground too, like when all the modifiers are going on. But yeah, in general, I just don't use it. So I'm probably I'm getting close to just getting rid of all mine and just have a set aside for PvP because I think it's still pretty strong in PvP. But that's about it.
there's a long-term player in the larger Division 1 community that I've had him on my team multiple times in the past, where he runs in groups with Alpha Bridge, and he plays like he's amazing, and more often than not, he goes down.
Was it me?
Like manually revived? No, it wasn't you.
Yeah. Oh,
can't
dude, and
remember
I forgot
his
about
name.
that. That you can't even. You can't
Yeah, you
even
can't
get
ult him to
res,
get him
dude.
off.
Yeah, it's just not
Yeah.
worth having, honestly.
It's a solo build, and like the worst part about it was like he just played so arrogantly too. Like it wasn't like he was all right. This is all I've got. It wasn't. This is all I've got. Like it's clearly he's made that his personality.
Yeah.
Um,
There is a guy that was like in there all the time that runs like a high DPS alpha, and he's actually pretty good with it. But I don't know, it's just hard to tell on PC who's legit anymore and who's cheating, unless they're like streaming their gameplay.
he's good enough. It's just he doesn't play well in groups. That's
Yeah. Alpha Bridge is definitely more of a selfish gear set for sure.
It's kind of like our former fourth in global event War 2 or 3 runs.
Yeah.
Who was used to playing solo. But I would argue that he had more talent than the Hagen Captain. So it's not a fair comparison. Yeah. That's updated. Let's go to 20.
Optimal solo content build for Div 2, Striker. Unfortunately, it's always Striker. Like if you wanted to mix it up, you can run some other stuff. Like the Headhunter Determined builds are really fun to play with. They're like really cheesy, but they're fun to play with. The skill builds in that game can be pretty fun too. But I mean, if you're wanting just like the optimal damage, it's Striker. Unfortunately, you can run an all red Striker solo and you'll just fucking kill everything. And you can have ways of getting your armor back. Like with Gunner, you get health on kill every kill, so or you get armor on kill. I mean, there's just no reason to really run anything else other than you want to run something else, because that's really what it comes down to. I have seen some people like try to make Heartbreaker work. I'm not sure if it's any better now, but
Was it Mean Girls? Stop trying to make Heartbreaker work.
what's that?
The Mean Girls meme where it's like stop trying to make X work.
Yeah, stop trying to make
happen.
it. Yeah,
That's what that sounded like to me.
pretty much. And what's crazy too is that they've nerfed Striker on that game a couple times already, and it still doesn't matter. And then if they would finally like destroy it, like lower the stacks down to something crazy low, then everybody will be up in arms mad about it. especially now in that stage of the game where like everybody's already spec'd so much into it and probably prototyping it by now. I don't think that they're going to be reworking any sets other than the really underwhelming ones. That would be hilarious if they nerf Striker in a couple months. Yeah, I don't think it would be very funny to a lot of people.
People might lose their mind.
What's going on, Alter? I bought myself the Definitive Edition very cheap, but I don't have the Defiler. It's not available from the rewards vendor. You get the Defiler when you buy the DLCs, but I didn't get it. Is this normal for the Definitive Edition? I was actually wondering about that when I was making my exotics video. I was wondering if you maybe don't get that in Definitive. Damn, so the Defiler is now a rare weapon.
Hang on, let me just...
For hunters, the easiest way to do it is either survival with like a full group or underground. You could also do resistance on like World Tier 1 and get to that one wave where 4 spawn, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would just do underground or survival.
Defilers. A waste anyways.
Yeah, it is, but it is interesting. That would nerf their player base if they nerf Striker. I think Prototype did that enough.
It's not like they've lost their minds over anything in the last 30 days at all.
People, they'll still play it. Like,
as an outside observer, I haven't noticed anything.
Yeah,
they're totally
nothing.
Level-headed. Just take all changes, like, not a big deal.
So funny.
I haven't seen anybody move on to, what is it? No, it's not that game. Shit, what game is he playing? The other game.
But yeah, I mean, nerfing Striker would absolutely kill a big portion of their player base, I think. Oh, hi, Sunny. Yeah, Defiler's the slot-off shotgun. It only goes up to level 5. What about solo? Survival still is the easiest way for hunters. Underground too. Both underground and survival are easier.
Yeah.
Especially PvE survival. A lot of players like to just kind of not deal with the hunters, so you can kill them a lot faster, I think, because people just kind of spawn and wait and far away, so they don't have to deal with it. I don't know if they're just scared of them or what. But if you go in solo, you'll get at least 3 every time. So if you get effective with running it quickly, then you can get it done in a decent amount of time. But I mean, it's supposed to kind of be a grind, so...
Okay.
That Tyrant Suppressor is... It's the same rules, but it's 6.5 chance. Do you want me to mark that or no?
Sorry, what was that?
The Tyrant Suppressor that has all the rolls, but it has...
Yeah, go ahead and mark it. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there is no Defiler on the Definitive.
Interesting. I wonder if that would be... I wonder if I would even get anything if I tried to tell them about that. Probably not.
It's just such a strange thing to...
I mean, we were promised everything with this edition, right? So... Whatever. I'll go bug someone about it.
level 5.
Because I think the Defiler would have been part of the season pass, right?
It's part of the season pass. Yeah, it states that in the wiki.
Okay, so
But, like, isn't you're getting the season pass supply drops? So why wouldn't you get the Defiler?
yeah, probably just forgot to throw it in there. They probably forgot it existed. So did a lot of people, to be fair. But I mean, when you're leveling up, it is nice to just grab because it's determined. So, and then I think I'll sometimes run it on like a Lone Star build or something, but not. I would rather run a higher leveled one.
I think on most of my accounts, I just left it sitting in the rewards claim vendor, along with the EMT P416 and the Fireman Super 90 and all the other crappy weapons. The only one that I did use was...
What's going on, Devil Dog?
Which backpack was it?
Oh, the paramedic backpack? Yeah, that one's worth using.
The Survivor one.
Oh, what's that
Survivor
one?
one gives you 2 stats, and the capacity is 45 instead of 36.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't know, I've always done paramedic.
You don't get any attributes, but...
No, I guess the 2 stats is pretty good. Yeah, I never thought about that. Are they random, or is it always...
I don't know, but the one I'm looking at right now, it's firearms and stamina, so that's pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it
With
would
the
be...
45 capacity.
I mean, that makes sense for, like, an assault backpack or whatever.
Yeah. Like, the thing is once you get to base of operations, like, aren't you gonna be already past level? Like, are you level 4 by the time you finish the?
I think you're still level 3, or maybe you are level 4.
Like, I think you might be on the cusp of 4 as soon as you get to Camp Hudson.
Yeah.
But if you're like, you'd have to be sprinting straight to the base of operations for you to have it and be using it for long term, and for it to be.
It's really only acceptable for like Madison, and that's it. It's just because it's the first mission you usually do.
Yeah. It's like, okay, great. Now I have this Survivor backpack that's. I don't even know if you can deconstruct it. Can you?
The Defiler?
No, the Survivor, like these backpacks and.
You can scrap them, but you don't get anything from them.
Oh, okay. So. Okay. Can I just give this back to you?
Yeah.
Claim vendor, you just hang on to this for me.
Yeah, Vagabond, he's saying that vendor doesn't have it. The rewards claim vendor is what you're talking about. Yeah, I've been wondering if the definitive edition is working as expected, because during my exotics video I was wondering about that, but I was like, I don't think I really have anybody to ask about that. So good thing that he just hopped in.
Level 30 on it, so
it's gonna be such a minimal thing that they're definitely not gonna care, but I'm still gonna bug them about it.
Yeah, for sure. Just ask. Hey, we didn't get the Defiler with it. Fuck.
I think you promised everybody everything from the thingamabobby.
It's part of the season pass. We get the season pass supply drops. We gave them the Defiler.
I'll just start it off with new rare weapon. Never obtainable again.
And then you have like a...
Because you can't just buy the season pass by itself anymore, right? You like have to buy the definitive, I would assume.
Yeah, I think you either buy the basic edition or you buy the definitive edition. That's it. I'll get the story. Oh. Okay. Oh, come on. What the... Terrible. Launcher.
It didn't pop up for me until I was level 30.
What's that? The file?
Yeah, this guy's saying that it didn't pop up for him until he was level 30.
No, you can still buy all the individual stuff.
No, he's saying the Defiler didn't show up until he was level 30.
My character is World Tier 5.
But on my second character is there immediately. Hey, Meat, what's going on?
Maybe there is a bug to it, but like,
Yeah.
I've only got one character that I played, but it's...
Alter, if you
I
want to
played
let me
that.
know, if you want to like message me on Discord or something, or just hop in the stream and let me know once you get to level 30 if you start seeing it. I'll just hold off until then. I'll ask her on the Discord too, like maybe some new players or who had joined up maybe would know more.
Interesting. I can...
Well, your other
In
account
terms of-
is a definitive edition. Yeah, so did you see it early on? Or did you look for it? Yeah, you.
Yeah, I didn't... Like, I don't have it right now. Like, I just signed into the account that was definitive edition, and I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
And
So
it's a
maybe
low
if you...
tier 5 character.
Oh, yeah, so you're World Tier 5 and you don't see it. Okay, yeah, so that's enough for me to...
Yeah. Like, unless I need to create a second character to make it happen or something, but... Yeah, there's either the base game or there's the definitive edition. Weirdly in their store, yet not surprisingly, because far be it from Ubisoft to fuck up. You can still see the individual things, like underground and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the DLCs you can still purchase. I think they left that there just for... I don't know. I don't know why they would have left that there.
But if you click on them, it was giving me a page forbidden. Oh no, it worked for Last Stand. Okay, interesting. I don't know why you would spend any money on... I guess if you already had parts of it.
Yeah, I guess it was easier for them to just leave it than it was to discount the bundle if you already have it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even though that's something that Steam's done forever now.
Yeah, because it's kind of a no-brainer thing to do, but anyway.
Somebody for my AFK group of friends that I play Helldivers with pointed out that Steam is putting in an update. They have a coming update that for any game in the store, it will compare your specs to all the data
I
they've
saw
gathered
that. Yeah.
and tell you whether or not your build could play the game.
That's such a
and
fucking
what
good
sort
idea.
What sort of performance you can expect from it. I was like, God damn it.
Finished up some Skyrim. Very nice.
Just keep
I've actually
doing it.
never played Skyrim, but I've seen some videos of it, and I played a lot of Fallout, so I think I probably would like Skyrim, but I don't know. Maybe not with like the current graphics that it has. I'm not sure. Looks fun though.
I open Epic every week just to add a game to my library.
I know. I think I reinstalled it because I was actually considering playing like the new Fortnite chapter, and then a bunch of shit dropped that they laid off 1,000 employees and all of their monetary decisions started coming up, and I was like, wow, this company fucking sucks, and I didn't play it.
I just launched the game and it's already crashed. Oh. The potato is tired. Needs a rest.
Oh, 2 more.
the role assignment stuff
Oh
on
God,
your server for the
Vietnam flashback.
gear sets and picking roles to be notified for.
Hmm.
Is that done through one of the bots?
It's done through Carl. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, cool.
I think that you could do it for. I think you can just do it in basic Discord, but it would have to be done through onboarding. So like you could ask, you
Okay.
could have it do like, because there's a like questions that it asks prior to joining and then after joining, and then the after is what would be like the cosmetic ones.
Okay.
Why are you wanting to? Are you wanting to add more?
No. Wanting to help the Daisy streamer a little bit with their Discord. It's a
Oh,
little
okay.
underutilized, I'll call it.
Yeah, if you need anything or if he needs anything, he can reach out to me too, and I'm happy to help however I can.
They already have Carl bot for some other stuff, so.
Oh yeah, so you'll be able to see everything. Yeah, so you'll see how it's set up then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I have the. You just have to make sure that the emote or whatever that is going to be used as the icon. Well, it needs to be an emote in the server.
Right.
And then you'll just have to refresh or whatever, and then Carlbot will pick it up on the dashboard. Yeah, it's really easy.
So the mod that does the notifications for when they go live does it. They just ping here, which is anybody who's online in that particular channel.
Mm-hmm.
I want to set it up so that similar to the way you set up live.
Uh-huh.
I want to set up one for live, and then I want to set one up for videos. So, they use that instead. So you ping people who aren't online. I mean, if they sign up for it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that one
I want to.
probably should have done a long time ago. That one.
Just want to sort of generate more traffic there, getting a little bit more stuff going. I was comparing his members on YouTube, his subs on, or his followers on Twitch, and his the number of people in his Discord to yours.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like he has more member. Hang on, is it members or subscribers? He has more subscribers on YouTube. He has more followers on Twitch, and he has like 15% of the number of people on his Discord that you have.
It could just be, I'm not sure how often he pushes it, but if he just kind of...
Oh, he doesn't. That's the thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he just has the link somewhere that you can join it, some people aren't going to be obligated. Like, yeah, for me, I push that shit. I'm like, please join the Discord, please.
There's that aspect to it, and then there's also he doesn't utilize it a lot himself.
Yeah.
Like he's not active in it, and so I basically sort of pitched him on the idea. I'm like, I'm not asking you to do anything you don't want to do. I'm not trying to change who you are. But if they need a place to go, if your community needs a place to go when you're not streaming, where do you want that to be?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be Discord. But where do you want them to go? And you have to be seen to occasionally participate. And he does occasionally, but it's only occasional because there's hardly anything ever going on in the first place. So.
And some people are just different. Some people, they don't want to interact with their audience as much, which is it's totally fine if you don't want to. But I like to think of it more as you're making a community for people who play the same game as you that really enjoy it. That's kind of what ours turned into. Is it's less about me and it's more about what's left of the game that we play.
He certainly interacts more than sufficiently with his community on stream. It's just kind of okay. Can we? And it's kind of a chicken or egg problem. It's like, okay, well, if we could do all this work, we could, rearrange things in the Discord. He could be more active in it, but if his audience is not, you know, the type that's gonna want to join a Discord in
Yeah.
the first place, then gonna.
We did actually. We got both. So we got a firearms
And considering
mod.
both the games are more than or at least a decade old, it's.
We got a
relatively
We got a
slow
3%
from that perspective.
202
And
firearms.
DayZ is a much more active game.
I know, it's actually
player
surprising
base.
how much more active that it is for how old that it is.
Massive.
Yeah.
It's crazy when developers like continue to support a game that the audience.
No
might
shit.
They literally just put out an update that the game is now available on the Xbox Store for PC, and you can cross-play with, you can play on PC with that version with people who are on Xbox. So it's
We got an N700 Carbon with trained and
new
prepared
stuff.
and
Downside
elevated
is, though,
at the terminal.
They've already figured out how to get.
And Dante's Run has a
scripts
firearms
from
3%.
PC into Xbox servers.
Madison Stand has a 212 3% electronics.
And that was in a patch like yesterday or 2 days ago. Like it definitely this week for sure. Can you do something for me? Yeah, sir. You've got better items for sale.
All right, Alter, thanks for stopping in and letting me know. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, morning, day, evening, afternoon.
One of the small grips in level 34.
I don't think so. I don't remember though. Oh, I have it open.
Yeah, there was one with reload speed and accuracy. I think it's the one I'm at right now. Okay, I'll recommend it on this one too. $16. I mean, max is 17, but that's still.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not too shabby. I don't remember what the other damage to elite mod is, so I'm just gonna mark this one.
You can avoid that one.
Okay. This one's 91.
The one I input was 96. So.
Okay, cool.
There is an electronics one somewhere.
Yeah, I got the electronics one.
Okay, cool.
I went to 102.
Almost got to.
But my dumbass could spell toxic correctly.
Wow. Well, that is not the vendor. That is the JTF officer.
82% too low for an extended to recommend?
Yes.
Okay.
90, max is 97.5. So.
Okay. Carbine 7's RPM is 790? Oh, okay. I thought it was higher than that. I thought it was 850. Well, either way, still a good gun. I still don't have the Shroud. I need to... I've been trying to look for the Shroud, but...
The good one is...
Oh, I think I marked one in 09. Yeah, it was alright, yeah. Nothing too shabby. I'm at Hudson now, so...
Okay. Just finished up the meat. Our sheet is up to date.
Thank you.
What the hell is that? Oh, Jesus. AI site.
Never used an SMG. Was it, some of those I think are community-based ones, so I think you can work on it with, or not with other people, but like you work on it.
You're all done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I think it's like like the community does it together or whatever. Yeah, if it's like a community-based one, though, I think other people's SMG kills would count as that. But I don't know. It could have just been, I don't know, something silly. Something pretty silly. What am I at for Dark Zone stuff? If you give me a minute to end stream and stuff, I was gonna chat with you about something that happened.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll just deafen myself real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that is the vendor reset. Video will be posted probably on Monday. Ooh, but we do have... No, I'll try and get it done this weekend. I'll try and get it done this weekend and upload it before Monday. Because we're going to stream on Monday for the... for Onslaught. So I'm going to plan on going live at... I think we're going to start at 1. So maybe I'll start around noon. And maybe we'll team up with Op. Because he's going to be on a separate account working on commendations. So I'll probably just join him and we'll do that in the meantime while we wait for SJ. And I'm sure Tofu will be around. So yeah, we're going to play Stolen Signal for a bit. We'll showcase kind of the strategies that we use for that mission. And work on some commendation stuff. So let me see what we've got for... Oh my god, my ads have been off on YouTube. Yikes. You guys were free today. Let's see. think Little Huge is probably streaming. Let me see who else is on. I think I'm gonna send you guys over to Grim today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Check vendor reset should be posted either tomorrow or Sunday. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great rest of your night.